This video will learn how to copy a range of sets from um, from one location and paste it to a different location. So we do it in Excel. We do it in this way. We copy and then we paste it, say here. So let me just copy it again. Copy this range of cells and paste it here. When we do it in Python, we will be copying one by one. So we need a loop for this, and it will copy the people. Will extract people and it will paste it here. So it will. We need a loop to do this. So let's start. So let's import Open by Excel. And then we declare Excel is equal to Open by Excel, and we need to load the workbook that we are working with. So we'll load this workbook and the name. So we get the name from here. This is the name. Dot XLS. Now after loading, let's see sheet 1 say is equal to, we'll be working with the sheet. So the sheet name is people, so we'll write it as people. And we give it as inverted commas. Now let's declare a variable range selected so now we need a for loop. As discussed earlier, we need a for loop in the range. So it should start from, if you see, it starts from 1 and it should end at 4. So it should start from 1 and it should end at 4. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just use +1. So we'll keep it as 1 comma 4 plus 1, that's 5, and it will increase by 1. So now range selected dot append so sheet 1 dot says row is equal to I. So we are using the row is equal to I, and column is always B, so hence it's 2 dot value. So the range selected is an array type variable, and it stores so we are looping from 1, row number 1 starts from row number 1. So for the first loop, if you see, if it starts from row number 1, so in the first row I, when this loop starts, then I is equal to 1 and column is equal to 2. So the cursor is here, so the value people gets added to range select. In the next, when the loop comes after appending again here, then I value is 2 and column is again 2. So B2, the value of Ross D gets added to range selected. So it just completes the loop in this way, and the value from these cells get added to this array. Now we have got all the values after completing the loop. We have got all the values in range selected. So if we want to check whether all the values are here, let's copy and let's print the value of so it should start from I minus 1. So let's so if I run this and this, it did not print anything. Yeah, so here it is. So people rows are already in this range, in range selected. Now we need to print, instead of printing it here, we want to print it here in this column. So to do that, so instead of printing it here on the screen, we'll try to print it here and then save the workbook. So to do that, we again use the for loop, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and now we want to print it here in sheet 1, that is in sheet 1 as having the sheet 1 dot cells, and then you need to give a row is equal to say I, comma, column is 4 dot value. So the value of the cell will be range selected I minus 1. We need to start, since this is an array, the array always starts from 0. The index of the array always starts from 0. So we cannot start from 1, we need to start from 0. If we start from 1, we will miss one of the values in the array. So hence I minus 1. So let's see. Now we need to save the file. So the file variable say it's x dot save, and we need to write it as now let's run the entire code and see. Now let's check. Oh, so it's showing an error is equal to 4. Okay, so just got updated. Let's see. So here you can see it just copied the values and have pasted it here. So we used a dummy range selected array to store the values. So the values were copied from here to range selected array, and from range selected array it was copied, we have just printed the values from range selected array onto these cells. So this is how we can copy and paste range in Excel. In the next videos we'll learn how to work more on Excel using Python code. Thank you. Bye bye.